The street lights blur like teardrops on the window. I'm driving slow, pretending I'm not running from the truth. Your voice still echoes in the passenger seat, soft and low, saying stay like it was something we could choose. I grip the wheel until my knuckles turn to stone, 'cause letting go feels heavier than coming home. We used to fit so perfect, like the rain fits the sea. Now I'm slipping through your fingers, and you're slipping out of me. I'm falling out of your arms, gravity pulling me down. Where the love we used to breathe is scattered on the ground. Every heartbeat feels like treason, every breath a quiet scream. I'm falling out of your arms, and you're not stopping me. No, you're not even stopping me. Remember dancing in the kitchen, barefoot on the tiles. Your laugh was my religion, your touch my only prayer. Now the music's gone and we're just two people in denial, smiling through the wreckage like we still belong there. I keep your picture folded in the pocket of my coat, a faded proof of something that I'll never get back. I know we promised we were endless, wrote it on the stars above. The stars burn out in silence, and so did what we call love. I'm falling out of your arms, gravity pulling me down. Where the love we used to breathe is scattered on the ground. Every heartbeat feels like treason, every breath a quiet scream. I'm falling out of your arms, and you're not stopping me. If I could freeze the moment right before we broke, I'd live inside your heartbeat, never let you go. But time is cruel and honest, it won't rewrite our lines. So I'm learning how to fall without you catching me this time. I'm falling out of your arms, slower than I thought I'd be, watching all our yesterdays disappear from me. I still reach for you in dreams, still call your name out loud, but the echo only answers with the emptiness around. Yeah, I'm falling out of your arms, and this time, love, I think I'm hitting ground. Out of your arms, into a world without us. God, it hurts. The morning light still falls across our bed, the same. But your eyes don't find me like they used to do. You scroll through your phone while I'm calling out your name, and the silence in this room feels brand new. I watch you pour the coffee, 2 sugars, black like always. But you don't notice I'm wearing the shirt you gave me last spring. We used to talk with just a glance across the table. Now I'm invisible in the space we made together. You stop looking at me like I'm already gone, like the love in your eyes packed its bags and moved looking through me like I'm no longer there. God, it hurts in slow motion. The slow disappearing. You stopped looking at me, and I keep disappearing. Remember when my laugh was your favorite sound? You pull me close and say the world could wait. Now conversations feel like echoes bouncing around, and our love you slips out a second too late. I trace the lines on your face that I once memorized, but the warmth that lived there has learned how to hide. We promised forever with reckless, hopeful hearts. Now forever feels like we're slowly growing apart. You stop looking at me like I'm already gone, like the love in your eyes packed its bags and moved on. I'm still standing right here, still breathing your air, but you're looking through me like I'm no longer there. God, it hurts in slow motion. The slow disappearing. You stopped looking at me, and I keep disappearing. If I could turn back the clock to when you saw all of me, I'd hold your gaze forever, never set it free. But love doesn't warn you when it starts to fade. It just quietly leaves, leaving shadows in its place. You stop looking at me, and I don't know how to stay when every mirror shows the woman you threw away. I still see you clearly, every scar and every dream, but you don't see me anymore. Or maybe you never really did. You stopped looking at me, and I'm fading. Please, look at me again, even if it's just to say goodbye. I just want you to see me one more time. We used to fill the nights with laughter spilling over. Now the only sound is dishes in the sink. I reach across the table, but my hand feels like a stranger. You smile, but it never quite reaches your eyes anymore. The radio plays our song, but we don't turn it louder. We just let it fade into the space between our chairs. We stopped fighting for the spark, stopped reaching in the dark. Now we're breathing in the same room, but we're worlds apart. Our love turned quiet, like a song that lost its voice. No crashing waves, no thunder, just an empty kind of noise. We still say I love you, but the words feel paper thin. We're sleeping side by side, yet I miss the way we used to spin. God, I miss the fire, I miss the way we burned. Our love turned quiet, and I'm afraid we'll never learn how to make it loud again. Your coffee's getting cold while you stare out at the rain. I pretend I'm reading, but I'm counting all the ways we've become polite strangers with familiar faces, trading how was your day like it's enough to fill the space. I keep your favorite blanket folded on the couch, but it doesn't smell like us anymore. It's just a ghost of warmth. We promised we'd grow old with passion in our veins. Now passion's just a memory wrapped in quiet chains. Our love turned quiet, like a song that lost its voice. No crashing waves, no thunder, just an empty kind of noise. We still say I love you, but the words feel paper thin. We're sleeping side by side, yet I miss the way we used to spin. God, I miss the fire, I miss the way we burned. Our love turned quiet, and I'm afraid we'll never learn how to make it loud again. If I could scream your name until the wind will shake, would you turn around and see the heart I can't unbreak? Or have we grown so used to silence that we'd rather stay than risk the pain of trying and watching love walk away? Our love turned quiet, fading like the evening light. I still hold you in the darkness, but you're slipping out of sight. I'd give anything to hear us roaring like before, instead of this polite dying behind a closed door. Please, don't let us disappear. Our love turned quiet, and I'm still here. I'm still here, loving you in silence, hoping you'll remember how loud we used to be. You said I'm fine, like it was just another Tuesday, but the cracks were trembling right beneath your words. I poured the wine, we laughed about the old days, while your eyes were already saying what I'd never heard. The way you held your glass a little too tight, like you were practicing how to leave without a fight. Every I love you sounded one shade lighter, every touch felt like a question mark instead of an answer. I heard goodbye in your voice, soft as winter rain, hidden underneath the laughter, buried in the pain. You were letting me go gently, one careful word at a time, while I was still holding on, like it was still our time. God, I heard it breaking through, the way you said my name, it sounded brand new, like you were already gone, like you were already gone. We danced slow in the kitchen, same as always, but your heartbeat told a different story than your smile. I traced the lines around your eyes like they were maps, trying to find the road that led back to us for a while. You kissed me longer than you needed to, like you were memorizing something you already knew you'd lose. Love doesn't shout when it's dying, it just starts to fade, turns into polite whispers in the mess we made. I heard goodbye in your voice, soft as winter rain, hidden underneath the laughter, buried in the pain. You were letting me go gently, one careful word at a time, while I was still holding on, like it was still our time. God, I heard it breaking through, the way you said my name, it sounded brand new, like you were already gone. If I could rewind to the moment right before, I'd hold you tight and beg you goodbye in your voice, even when you didn't speak. In the way the silence grew louder every week. Now I'm replaying every conversation in my head, searching for the warning signs I should've read. I still taste the goodbye on your lips when we kissed. I heard it clearly, and I miss who we were before you said it, without ever saying it. I heard goodbye in your voice, and it's still echoing long after you left. The closet still smells like your cologne and summer rain. I keep folding your old shirts like you're coming home again. Your side of the bed stays cold, but I still leave the light on, hoping maybe tonight you'll walk back through that door. I talk to the walls when the quiet gets too loud, telling stories of us that the silence won't allow. I know you're not returning, but my heart won't believe it yet. It keeps rewriting endings that we already forget. I'm holding on to nothing, just echoes in my hands, fragments of forever slipping through like sinking sand. Every promise that we made is fading into dust, but I can't let you go, even though I know I must. God, I'm holding on to nothing, and it's killing me so slow. Holding on to nothing, where our love used to grow. Your favorite mug is still sitting by the kitchen sink. I can't bring myself to wash away the lipstick print. We said we'd face the world together, hand in hand. Now I'm standing here alone, trying to understand how two people who burned so bright could end up this way, with nothing left but memories that won't fade. I replay every moment like a broken record song, searching for the turning point where everything went wrong. I'm holding on to nothing, just echoes in my hands, fragments of forever slipping through like sinking sand. Every promise that we made is fading into dust, but I can't let you go, even though I know I must. God, I'm holding on to nothing, and it's killing me so slow. Holding on to nothing, where our love used to grow. If love was made of courage, I'd be the bravest one, but I'm scared of the empty that comes when you were gone. So I cling to photographs and the way you said my name, even though they cut me deeper than any kind of pain. I'm holding on to nothing, but it feels like everything, a ghost of what we were, still wearing your old ring. I whisper I still love you to the dark and empty room, knowing you can't hear me, knowing I'm speaking to the moon. Yeah, I'm holding on to nothing. Please someone tell me how to stop holding on to nothing, and learn to live without you now. Holding on was tapping softly on the window pane. You stood there in the doorway with tears you couldn't explain. We'd been fighting over nothing, just like the nights before. But this time when you whispered, maybe we need more. Your voice cracked like thunder in the quiet of our home, and I felt the ground beneath us turn to stone. I reached out for your hand, but you were already pulling away. The clock kept ticking louder as our forever started to fray. That was the night I lost us under flickering candlelight. The night our forever shattered somewhere between wrong and right. I watched the love we built slowly walk out the door, and I stood there frozen, begging for just a little more. God, I still replay that moment, every tear, every word. The night I lost us and the whole damn world. Your suitcase by the stairs looked like a final goodbye. You kissed my cheek so gently, like you were trying not to cry. We said we'd always find our way, no matter how dark the road. But promises feel hollow when the fires turn to cold. I still smell your perfume lingering on the pillowcase, haunting every empty corner of this lonely space. We were supposed to grow old with laughter in our eyes. Instead, we became strangers underneath these same skies. That was the night I lost us under flickering candlelight. The night I forever shattered somewhere between wrong and right. I watched the love we built slowly walk out the door, and I stood there frozen, begging for just a little more. God, I still replay that moment, every tear, every word. The night I lost us and the whole damn world. If I could turn back the hours, I'd hold you through the storm. I'd trade every angry word for one more chance to keep you warm. But time doesn't forgive the hearts that break too slow. It just leaves us with the silence and the things we'll never know. That was the night I lost us and never got you back. The night the music stopped and left us nothing but the black. I still sleep on your side just to feel a little close, chasing shadows of the person I love the most. Yeah, I lost us that night when the fighting finally died, and in the quiet after I realized I lost you. And I lost me too. The night I lost us, the night our story ended, the night I lost us. My heart never mended. Your absence feels loud. The clock keeps ticking like it's angry at the silence. Every second echoes louder than your laugh used to. I made your favorite dinner, set the table for two, but the chair across from me just stares back like it knew. The fridge still hums our old songs when it's late at night, and the empty side of the bed is screaming out your name tonight. I thought the hardest part would be the words you never said, but the quiet after you left is what's killing me instead. Your absence feels loud, louder than any fight we had. It rattles through these walls and keeps me up, feeling half mad. Every corner of this house is shouting what we lost. The love that used to fill the room now echoes what it cost. God, your absence feels so loud, I can't drown it out. Your absence feels loud, and I'm breaking down. I wear your old sweater just to feel something warm, but even it's forgetting the shape of your arms. I talk to the photos like you're listening from somewhere far, asking why the distance between us feels like a scar. The city lights outside keep blinking like they're alive, while inside I'm drowning in a love that didn't survive. We said we'd conquer anything, hand in hand through every storm. Now the storm is gone and all that's left is this empty form. Your absence feels loud, louder than any fight we had. It rattles through these walls and keeps me up, feeling half mad. Every corner of this house is shouting what we lost. The love that used to fill the room now echoes what it cost. God, your absence feels so loud, I can't drown it out. Your absence feels loud, and I'm breaking down. If missing you could make a sound, it would shake the sky apart. It would scream your name until it tore open my heart. I'd give anything to hear your footsteps on the floor again, instead of this deafening quiet that says we're at the end. Your absence feels loud, like thunder in my chest. Every breath without you feels like I'm failing a test. I still reach for you in the dark, still call out in my sleep, hoping one day the noise will fade and let me finally weep. But your absence feels loud, oh, louder than love ever was. Your absence feels loud, and I'm lost because come back, even if it's just the sound of the door. Your absence feels loud, and I can't take it anymore. I gave you all of me. I poured every secret into the palms of your hands, gave you my laughter, my scars, and my unfinished plans. I let you see the broken parts I hid from everyone else. You held them like treasure, then left them on the shelf. I built you a home inside this fragile heart of mine. Now the walls are crumbling and the lights won't shine. never kept a single piece, never saved a part for me. I gave you all of me, completely. I gave you all of me. Every beat, every breath, every dream I ever had, every promise until death. You took it like it was nothing, like it didn't cost a thing. Now I'm standing here empty with nothing left to bring. God, I gave you all of me, and you walked away so easily. I gave you all of me, now there's nothing left of me. I traced your name in every future that I drew, gave up pieces of my soul just to be close to you. I loved you in the daylight and whispered through the dark. You were my safest place, now you're my deepest scar. I still taste your goodbye on the edge of every tear, wondering how someone I loved could disappear. I held nothing back, I was reckless with my trust. Now I'm paying for the love that turned to dust. You took it like it was nothing, like it didn't cost a thing. Now I'm standing here empty with nothing left to bring. God, I gave you all of me, and you walked away so easily. I gave you all of me, and now there's nothing left of me. If I could take it back, I'd guard my heart so tight, never let you in to set my whole world on fire at night. But I can't undo the way I loved you with my entire soul. I just keep wondering why, given everything left me this cold. I gave you all of me, and you still wanted more, until there was nothing left worth fighting for. Now every mirror shows a stranger with eyes, the girl who gave her all and paid the highest price. Yeah, I gave you all of me, every single part. I gave you all of me, and you broke my heart. I gave you all of me, and you left me with nothing, nothing but the memory of how completely I loved you. You probably smile at someone new across the table tonight, laughing like we never happened, like I never held you tight. I wonder if my name still crosses your mind at all, or if it faded with the summer when you decided not to call. I scroll through old photos just to feel a little close, but even they look different now, like someone else loved you the most. We said we'd be forever, wrote it in the stars above, and now forever feels like fiction, and I'm the one you fell out of. Now I'm just a memory fading in the rearview light, a story you tell softly when the mood feels right. Someone you once loved hard, then learned to leave behind, a chapter in your book that you don't reread anymore. to know I'm slowly disappearing from your heart. Now I'm just a memory, and you're already a brand new start. Do you still wear that necklace that I gave you on your birthday? Or did it end up in a drawer with all the things you threw away? I still taste your kisses when the rain falls on my skin, while you're making brand new memories where I used to fit in. I hope she makes you happy. I really wanna mean that line, but the truth is I'm still breaking every single time. You moved on like it was easy, like our love was just a phase, while I'm stuck here in the ashes of the fire we set ablaze. Now I'm just a memory, fading in the rearview light, a story you tell softly when the mood feels right. Someone you once loved hard, then learned to leave behind, a chapter in your book that you don't rewrite anymore. I find, God, it hurts to know I'm slowly disappearing from your heart. Now I'm just a memory, and you're already a brand new start. If memories could talk, I beg them not to fade. I'll scream that I still love you in every single shade. But time is not forgiving, it washes people clean and leaves the ones who stay behind drowning in between. Now I'm just a memory, one you'll smile about someday, when you're old and telling stories of the ones who got away. I hope when you remember me it doesn't hurt too much, that somewhere deep inside you I still mean something. 'Cause right now I'm just a memory, fading fast. Now I'm just a memory, and this pain is built to last. I was your everything, now I'm just a memory. God, I miss who we used to be. The mirror shows a stranger with hollow, tired eyes, fragments of the girl who used to laugh until she cried. I sweep the broken pieces off this cold and empty floor, trying to find the shape of who I was before. Your words still cut like glass, scattered in my chest. Every breath reminds me I gave you all my best. I keep telling myself one day at a time, but some nights the weight still feels like a crime. I'm picking up my pieces slowly, one shard at a time, trying to build a heart that still knows how to shine. Some days I almost feel whole, then your memory pulls me under, and I'm right back on my knees in this quiet thunder. God, it's taken everything I have just to stand, picking up my pieces slowly with these shaking hands. I deleted all our pictures, but I can't delete the pain. Your favorite songs still play and drive me insane. I wear the smile for the world like nothing ever changed, but inside I'm rearranging what you left arranged. Friends say you'll be okay, like time will fix the break. They don't see the quiet war I fight when I'm awake. I'm learning how to breathe without your name on every side, but healing feels like dying feel whole. Then your memory pulls me under, and I'm right back on my knees in this quiet thunder. God has taken everything I have just to stand, picking up my pieces slowly with these shaking hands. I wish I could hate you, it would make this easier somehow. But all I feel is longing mixed with wondering why and how. You took the brightest parts of me and left the rest behind. Now I'm collecting what remains, hope and strength I'll find. I'm picking up my pieces slowly, learning how to heal, even though the wound still feels so real. One day these scars might tell a story I can bear of how I love too deeply and still learn to care. Yeah, I'm picking up my pieces slowly, but I'm picking them up for me. Piece by piece, I'm coming back to me. Slowly, so slowly. I remember who we were. We used to talk till the sunrise came, laugh like nothing could ever change. Your hand in mine felt like home to me. Now it's just a ghost of a memory. We painted dreams on a broken sky, made promises we couldn't keep alive. I hear your voice in the quiet still, but silence now is all that's real. I try to hold on, you let go, somewhere between the highs and lows. I remember who we were, before the pain, before the hurt, before the nights I cried alone, trying to find my way back home. Now your shadow's all I see, in every part of what's left of me. We were fire, now just words, but I remember who we were. Your picture fades, but not the ache. Every breath is a small heartbreak. I trace your name in empty space, but time can't ever replace your face. You said forever, I believed, and now forever's just a memory. If love was true, then tell me why you left me here just to say goodbye. I gave you all I had to give. Now I don't know how to live. I remember who we were, before the pain, before the hurt, before the nights I cried alone, trying to find my way back home. Now your shadow's all I see, in every part of what's left of me. We were fire, now just words. forget what we once were. I remember who we were before goodbye became our curse. Before you walked away from me and took the heart I couldn't keep. Now I'm lost in yesterday, and every tear I couldn't say. We were everything, now we're just words. But I remember